Hey, what's up, guys? This is Chad and Walter with SprayGunner.com, and today we're bringing something new, something different, something that I'm not sure has been done before. Walter?
Many of you out there in the scale modeling world are familiar with the concept of sludge washers. It's a good intro, beginner to intermediate technique to add depth, lines, your panel lines, rivets, accentuate and accent your model, and it just makes everything pop. For many years, some of the best products for that have been unavailable or import only. And this past weekend, while working on a project, I decided to go ahead and give Wicked Colors line of specifically the detail colors a try at the regular sludge wash ratios, and lo and behold, I'm very, very impressed. So we'll start off with, for those of you that don't know your ratios with sludge washers, it's 5 parts water to 3 parts paint to 2 parts of your wonderful yellow detergent. Soap. What is it? Dishwasher detergent.
Yeah. A very popular brand.
Yep. And I'm going to go ahead, mix some of that up, apply it to the, in this case, the bare plastic, since I don't have it painted, of this kit, and see how it goes. Show you what it looks like.
All right. So let me ask you this while you're working.
Okay.
Well, who's the sludge wash for? What's it good for? Kind of what's the purpose of it?
It's for your beginner and intermediate modeler. Once they've finished painting the kit, they've got the decals on, they're in the weathering phase, or they finished their basic weathering phase, and they want to just make the panel lines, your areas where something's going to be in shadow, rivets around the canopy glass, things like that. It helps hide little bits of spots that might not have gotten detailed, weathered enough. It helps make everything just pop and look really, really realistic. And ideally, sludge washers are your last step, and you can possibly put a sealer coat over it, but it's a good way to start before you move on to more advanced products like the Weathering Colors by GSI, Mr. Hobby. We'll see. We'll show you here.
Excellent. Excellent response, my friend. And we have Walt shake every paint before it gets shipped out of our warehouse. Alright, and so the ratio on that, you said was 5 parts water to
3 parts paint or pigment, in this case Wicked, and 2 parts of the detergent, dish soap.
Okay. That'll probably be in the description, just so it's there and easily accessible.
And in this case, because I'm using a small non-seam drop, 5 drops, 3 drops, and 2 drops. And if you double up, it's 10 drops, 6 drops, 4 drops, which is what I did here. So let's bust this out. And it'll look incredibly messy, but it's really simple just to get it in.
So you really put it on there. I mean, pretty thick, actually.
Yeah, you can.
And so the soap is basically kind of what allows it to just be removed.
You just wipe it off at the end. Yeah.
So essentially, the soap's almost like kind of like a retarder for drying.
Well, it actually just it'll actually dry with the soap in there, but it doesn't adhere to, so it just stays in all the little recesses and rivets and things.
Cool. And
if you mess it up, you just add some more. Ooh, all over my hands.
So this is one of those things.
Where do my towels go?
We had towels.
Should be a big wad of towels somewhere.
So I could definitely see how this would be a little easier than some of the advanced panel lining type technique.
And we'll do it like one side of the model to show you the before and after. And seeing as this is an unpainted model, you know,
should be pretty interesting.
Yeah. Normally you put a sludge wash on top of a nice gloss coat, like you would do for decaling, you know, weathering. And now, wait for it to have a chance to dry.
So now, okay, so you let it dry
Before wiping it off, yeah. If it's wet, it just smears.
Just smears, okay.
Like so you can see here, it's starting to get where you can actually start wiping it off. But I'm going to wait until all the recessed parts dry, so I'm going to get to bore the heck out of everybody here.
So it really does lose a lot of that darkness once it starts to dry on there.
Oh look, I found my towels.
Of course, and the magic spray gunner drawer, where we hide many things.
Including
what else is in there? So what are we talking about here? How long are we waiting?
I'm waiting for it to not be shiny anymore.
So for the create text, you're thinking what? Probably 3 to 5 minutes?
More like 10 to 15.
Really?
Yep.
So you're getting on pretty good and dry then?
Yep.
Okay. Well then. So you don't have to wet the towel or anything?
No.
Oh, wow. Okay. So it's just, if you can't see it, he's just wiping it off with the towel after it's gotten pretty nice and dry. And wow, actually the difference just right there is huge. So this is one of those like next level techniques, but like you said, more for the beginner and intermediate modelers. But it adds that layer of depth that'll help you win, you know. It could help you win, which I think is the goal for anybody who's entering a contest. You want to win.
And if you have a little few spots where the pigment is stuck too much, like this is on bare plastic, so it's nowhere near as nice a performance as you'll get with on a gloss coat. Just go ahead and just wet a little bit and finish taking it off. And that's the whole point of this dish detergent, is so that you have the ability to get in there and work out any errors or mistakes or good enough. Gets the point across.
Oh yeah, that's a huge difference.
Let's go on with this.
A lot more depth there. I mean, that's a huge difference. I don't know how well you can see it on that camera. We'll get some close-ups of it, but it's a big difference. And that does perform extremely well.
Just keep in mind, though, you usually don't do it on bare plastic, but even if you're like gunpla people that are just spraying down maybe a coat or just going right on the bare plastic, doing it this way with Wicked Color and the dish soap, you won't get any problems with your plastic crazing or cracking. So you can accentuate your bare plastic. You just might need to use a little bit more elbow grease in the cleanup. And done as normal on top of a nice gloss coat, it just comes off immediately and leaves just it where you want it.
So yeah, I mean, so basically you're just thinning it out a good bit. You're not using a real reducer, you're using water, using some dish soap. And it finds all the crevices, the areas where, you know, are harder to get. And it just wipes right off and stays in place. It's a really easy technique, and it adds a lot to the model.
Got something. Let's talk about how it works on canopy glass too.
Does it?
Yep.
Nice.
I may have ripped a little bit too hard here, so this is how you, if you accidentally take off more than you want, just go back in. And redo.
So this is good for the guys that are doing military models, sci-fi models. Are the car guys going to use this kind of stuff?
Oh yeah, your windshield, your hoods, your grills, especially like around on motorcycles, the cylinders makes the cylinders veins pop real nice. I mean, if you need to get in and clean real specific spots, you can go with a little Q-tip and take out little bits that you didn't get. And the best thing is with sludge washers, you always can just clean it up and start over if you feel you made a mistake or decide you want to change the color. That's another thing. With the using wickets for sludge washers, you've got that whole range of colors that you can now do. So, you know, if you're doing a blue or, you know, like a naval camel scheme or something like Corsair, and you can use like light grays or light blues. Will that be all, folks?
And there it is. So, check this out. Great product for sludge washes. We carry every paint for the Wicked line, everything Createx, in fact. You can get it at spraygunner.com. We've got the best prices, the best service, and lightning fast shipping. Thanks for watching.